1 year ago, a speech to the party and a promise.
Antisemitism isn't evil, and no political party that cultivates it deserves to hold power.
But an old issue causing new problems for Keir Starmer. Azhar Ali, the party's pick for the Rochdale by-election, was caught at a meeting allegedly saying Israel allowed the Hamas attacks to justify invading Gaza. A day later, further anti-Semitic comments came to light. He was then suspended, the party withdrawing all support. Labour now without a candidate in Rochdale.
I took decisive action. It is a huge thing to withdraw support for a Labour candidate during the course of a by-election. It's a tough decision, a necessary decision. But when I say the Labour Party has changed under my leadership, I mean it.
But how changed?
So it's the week after I've lost the general election. I've come down to Parliament.
The question again today, after another parliamentary candidate and former MP, Graham Jones, was suspended for comments at that same meeting, referring repeatedly to effing Israel.
There's no justification for selecting a candidate who is on record of being racist in that way, particularly against the Jewish community. It's completely wrong. It shows that although Keir Starmer has claimed that he's changed the Labour Party, in fact he has not.
I think the Labour Party have dealt with this very badly.
How complaints are conducted within Labour has been scrutinised by the left of the party.
I mean, it was obvious that the position that the party held over the weekend was going to be untenable. But instead, they raised these electoral technicalities to defend their position. It just makes a zero tolerance line weak. It suggests it's zero tolerance for some and conditional tolerance for people in the leadership's faction.
What some people are trying to do is turn this into a factional battle, which it isn't. It's about saying, look, I took over a Labour Party that was anti-Semitic, that was broken, and I think what Keir Starmer once again has decided to do is actually sacrifice Labour having a candidate at this by-election to make sure that that mission continues to be executed with an uncompromising, ruthless and clear-minded fashion.
Lingering questions over how candidates who make inappropriate comments over Israel and Gaza can be selected in the first place. An issue firmly on voters' minds today in the Labour stronghold of Manchester Gorton.
I mean, I'd never vote for the Conservatives, but also Labour. I mean, if Keir Starmer's approach to what's going on in Gaza is a similar one, I wouldn't vote for either of them.
I don't think they can take a stronger stance, can you? Because if you look at the wider British public, they'll be like, we're struggling ourselves. So I think if they have taken a stance, that's good in itself.
It is quite important. I have to think very seriously, actually, really.
I do understand why Starmer is dithering about, but nevertheless, I mean, under these circumstances, he needs to stand up.
So Keir Starmer out campaigning today is a reminder there's two by-elections ahead of Rochdale, key tests for the party and of his political judgment. Serena Barker-Singh, Sky News, Westminster.